Hello world, PDR coming at you here with a very nice car for a very nice guy. This is a Mercedes 2014 Sprinter Luxury Leisure liveaboard. A lot of L's. So let's see what we have here. During the windstorm, I'll put the board this direction since you guys are on that direction. I do plan to work it from that angle. Right here, during the windstorm, a board flew across the parking lot and landed right here, and it had a little scuff on it. I buffed the scuff off. Let me move my hat around. Let me get on the other side of you guys. And so what I've already started doing is I buffed that scuff off, and I'm just trying to baby this area down. You can see that I have the heat on it. I do have the microphone on today. Hopefully it sounds okay. And we're just gonna attack this dent. Now underneath, I don't know if you guys can actually get a look, but underneath I do have some access. I have a little bit of access right here that I can get right up to that area. I just stuck the tool in there and checked access. We are out in the elements today, so please forgive the background noise. I'm gonna start with this little tiny 1/4 inch flat blade, 90-degree bend. I call it my Tesla tool because I bought it for a Tesla. And I'm going to use the elbow of the tool. So if you guys want to look right into the center of that dent, I'm just going to come in, got it nice and warm, and I'm starting right here, but I'm just finding my spot. I'm going to dig a little bit farther back, see if I can get deeper, and I want to get to that body line, but it is really tight. I won't be able to get to the body line with the elbow because as it pinches in, my area just stops right there. So I'm going to have to flip it around, or actually grab the opposite tool and come in there and use the tip. That's why we've got it so warm. A lot of metal flake. I'd probably say it's 100, 109, 110 degrees right now. And I'm gonna try to get some fog on it and see what I'm looking at. And I know I've crossed the angle, but now I'm just gonna dive into this dent and really get what I can out of it. I'm coming into the center and I'm making some pretty hard pushes here, guys. This is a dent that I planned for literally about 10 minutes. If you notice up here, oh well, it's kind of tough to notice, but if you notice up here, there's a little scratch and then paint replacement. So this board actually did a little bit more damage than just this dent. So what we're doing is minimalizing this. I told the customer we'll probably get it to that 90 to 95% mark where you can't really see it unless you're looking for it, but to minimize any push marks and to get it out real nice, I think we're keeping you guys in here for the whole thing. Now that I moved that metal a little bit, I might want to come back in with this. Oh, let's make sure we don't drop our tools in the engine compartment and come back in with this angled little foot elbow, and I'm not getting the angle that I want. So I'm noticing that it's pinched. It's really pinched up here and it's really pinched down here. So what I want to do is flatten out this front edge. Once again, excuse the background noise, guys. We're out here in nature. Flush up this front edge, and then anything that's on this top edge right here, let's kind of flatten out a little bit. Yeah, I would love to be able to walk through this thing and show you guys. It'd be like a tiny house review because this thing is so neat on the inside. What a nice vehicle. And I think, I don't know how, I did notice a little one on the door too, so I don't know if we have the time or not, or the battery power, but we might even do a bonus dent. So what I'm doing is everywhere that it pinches, I gotta bring it down. And I'm seeing it's pinching a lot around this front edge. So I'm babying it. I know there's a lot of noise, a lot of tapping, but it's gotta be done. know this is the slow grind, this is the boring part, but this is also the part that if you're a tech, you do want to see. It's that part where we have to loosen the tension in that metal to be able to push on it, because if I go through the center and push where I do have access, it's just going to shatter that paint, even with it being warm. So right where it pinches super high like this, I'd say we're getting something out of it. Let's take a look down that line, see what we see out of it. Okay, still has a little pinch right here. And honestly, guys, I'm trying to keep you guys in for as much as possible on this one. Find a place to put my tool down. And then we might even go with broken handle. Oh, you're behind me on that side. And see if I can sneak in this way and just almost look straight in at it. It's kind of a tight area there. I mean, I know where I'm at and I can get the angle, but to make the actual push right on the edge is going to be dicey. I'm in it though, guys. I think I want to go back to the other tool, get my nice little tip on it, and come up in here, changing my angle a little bit. And now I'm using the white lines on the back side of the yellow. And it's very tight. Very tight, and I'm making very strong yet soft pushes. It's tough to describe. I got to make the push very strong but also delicate. Stop right at the edge where I know it's just moved a little bit. Since we're moving the dent a little bit, we can move the board a little bit. I know this video seems like a grind on a small dent, but that's what it does. That's what it does come down to sometimes, is a real slow grind on a small dent. And honestly, guys, I might spend another 10 or 15 minutes just on this little guy alone to get it looking nice and come back and show you the end result. But here's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be doing this, which is I'm dialed in, I'm making the pushes, I've got it like this, and my hand is on it, and that tip is just running up and down on that edge. So yeah, sometimes I have to go like that, and then go farther than the edge, where it's past that little browie. See if I can sneak in there. It's very tight. There might even be a little piece of glue in there. But now I'm right down on this bottom edge. And now I'm gonna go back to the fog, back to the fade, make the pushes that really need to be made through the center here. Oh wow, we might even keep you guys in for the whole thing. It's looking good. Not perfect yet. And like I always say, it'll never be 100% perfect, because if you have the eye to do the work, you'll always see that last little bit. I mean, unless it's just a totally easy little round dent. But this one's coming out very nice. I'm tightening up this edge, and the whole dent is pretty much out. I just need to finish the finish work. So I think that's what I'm going to do, guys. I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to work on this finish work. You can see how it looks just a little bit ripply. I'm going to tap down, work up, tap down, work up for about another 5 or 10 minutes. And we will come back and show you this end result in just a bit, but I will have another dent to maybe do. So I don't know, depending on the length of the video and the time, and if it starts raining on us, we'll just do that. But we'll come back to you in just a bit. Okay, world, here's what we ended up with. It has a slight wave to it, but I think that what we ended up with came out really nice. I had a brow down here and a brow in the back, tapped those down a lot, and worked this area tough. I wanted to grab the board to show you a line through it. but I just put all my tools away. So if we catch that line, I mean, basically there's a tiny little bit of a wave there. I showed it to the customer, he's happy. There's just so much you can do when it's right on a folded over edge. There's only so much you can do. This metal literally seams together right here. So from here down, there's basically nowhere I can get behind. The whole top edge was just, like I say, folded over, seamed metal, real strong. But I think it came out nice for what we were going for. Flattening that edge out, getting it out without breaking any paint, without any push marks. If you guys like what you see, hit us up with a like. And hey, other than that, I'll just say the thing. This has been PDR and I'm out. Peace.